Hello everyone in Primary 4. I hope you are fine. Today's session is a story, Chapter 6, Lost and Found, pages 42 and 43. And now let's start with the review. Answer the following questions. Question number 1. Who was the first visitor to the house? The first visitor to the house next door was Mr. Carmichael, back from Russia. Question 2. What was Mr. Carmichael doing in Russia? He was looking for the child Sarah. Question 3. Did Mr. Carmichael find Sarah in Russia? No, he didn't find her. Question 4. Why did Sarah take the monkey? She took the monkey as it was so cold. Question 5. How did Sarah know that Ramdas is a Lascar? As she was born in India. And now let's move to the new vocab. True means what really happens or happened. True friend means a friend who is always a good friend. And now let's move to the summary. The Indian gentleman looked at Sarah and asked her about her father's name. Sarah looked at him sadly and said that he was dead in India from a fever 2 years ago. Mr. Carrisford's face went white and he whispered to Mr. Carmichael, "It's the child." That was an exciting day for all of them, and at first, poor Sarah didn't understand. Mr. Carmichael talked to Sarah and told her everything, the true story about her father's friend and the diamond mines. Mr. Carrisford told Sarah that she was never going back there and he would take care of her. Sarah laughed happily and knew that all the things she found in the attic from Mr. Carrisford and Ramdas. The story ended happily for everybody except Miss Minchin. She wanted Sarah to come back to her school, so Mr. Carrisford said some very angry things to her and she went with a red face. Becky came to live in Mr. Carrisford's house. She had a warm room, nice dresses, and good things to eat. Ermengarde often came to visit Sarah. On the first day in the gentleman's house, Sarah wrote a letter to Ermengarde to tell her that there were millions and millions of diamonds in the mines and half of them are hers. Sarah was very rich. Now she was a princess then and she is a princess now. And now let's practice. Answer the following questions. Question number 1. What did Mr. Carrisford ask Sarah about? Question 2. What happened to Mr. Carrisford when he knew the name of Sarah's father? Question 3. Why was Miss Minchin sad? Question 4. Who came to live with Sarah in Mr. Carrisford's house? Question 5. Who often came to visit Sarah? Question 6. What was written in the letter? And now complete. Ramdas told me about this sad little servant girl in the attic next door, Mr. Carrisford said to Sarah. Becky had a warm room, nice dresses, and good things to eat every day in Mr. Carrisford's house. Number 3. On that first day in Sarah's new house, she wrote a letter to Ermengarde. And that's all, and with my best wishes, and thank you for listening.